Alright, YouTubes, we are on the phone. Sorry if the audio is not great, but we'll try our best. We're grabbing some sunscreen here. These in my store coming up 80 cents. How much was the 50 proof?
Oh, they were 90.
Oh, this one was 80.
Oh, the orange ones were 90.
So the no ad 50 was 90. And we'll wait till Justin's done texting people.
I'm texting Teresa Leonard on the comments on the video.
Oh, nice.
She's the one who told me she was getting them for $1 and 50 cents. And I'm like, I swear when we checked it, they were around $2.
Nice job, Teresa. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're out here. I'm grabbing some. I usually use 70 on my head because I have no hair. So, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. I'll get UPC codes up for you. We were just doing some digging. This is where one of the stores, I think store 2, where we missed the Vagisil in the last one, and it is gone.
I get the biggest kick out of that. You know,
I know, right?
Some people in the comments are like, Vagisil exclamation mark.
it's like a Vagisil commercial in that video. But oh, and then someone was asking, yeah, we are in the North Olmsted area where they have the Sure Gel, I think someone was looking for. Yeah, and then the other stores are out in like Amherst. There's a ton of them. Diacegiade? I don't know what half this stuff is. But yeah, we're going through and just seeing if we can get our hands on if there's anything, now that we know everything that's actually on it. Sorry if it's a little shaky too. Sorry for the audio. My GoPro is completely dead because my office is trashed. So we're doing that.
We're a little dirty.
Yeah,
we're a little dusty.
We'll show you the video of how far we've gotten from yesterday to today, and we're gonna stain it. So all right.
How many pennies did we miss?
Right? Yeah. How many? What else
today?
did we miss now? All right.
There's my space pants.
We ready? You say goodbye.
Bye.
YouTubes, I think I found my honey hole. Check it out. I'm in Streetsboro. This isn't a Dollar General that I typically go into. Vagisil aloe vera. Yeah. And look what happened to my glasses.
Alright, YouTubes, this is going to be a little different editing than you're used to, because, well, here, I'll show you my quasi setup here. So, new computer's almost done, but this is the desk I take photos on for everything, and new desk is there. We're waiting for the poly for the full 24 hours so it'll dry properly, but then everything will get set up back over there, and then I can take care of my computer for my Christmas lights. So that's where we're at with that. But we've got a penny list. So there's important things happening here. And we're going to try and go through this so you can understand me, and hopefully the visuals line up with what I'm doing. So if I'm looking over here, I'm just looking at my computer. That's what I have set up, so I can kind of read through this with you. And I should be in the bottom corner at this point. Maybe. We'll find out. Or the pictures will just be over top of me. Either way, we're getting you the information. Let's get started here. And these are not in the same order as I thought they would be. Alright, first up is the Yum Earth Fruit Snacks Organic 2 ounce. And obviously you can see the UPC code right there. We're going to shorten the length of some of these pictures here. Next up is going to be the Vagisil. I believe it's the same Vagisil that already pennied. I didn't check the UPC code of mine because it's somewhere in my car and I can't find it. But the UPC code's up there for you. Let's keep going through here. I'm going to have to shorten these. It's going to be boring. All right, next we should be, I think, yep, the Czech Cereal Honey Nut 12.5 ounces. I haven't seen those in any of my stores, so if you've seen them, make sure you keep an eye out for them, because they're also on crazy clearance right now. So I don't know if these will be in clearance or if they'll be in the main section hiding. And then the Czech Cereal Mix. What did I do? Oh, no, that's the same one. There's only one box of Czech Cereal Mix. That's my bad. Okay. And next is the Macaroni and Cheese Cauliflower Pasta, 5.41 ounces. We'll be on the lookout for that one. The next one is the Kraft Mac and Cheese White Bean, 5.41 ounces. I haven't seen either of these. I don't even think I've seen them in the regular aisle. So if you know where they are or where they might be kept, please let me know in the comments below so I know where to look. Or they just happen to clearance out earlier somewhere else. Next up is our Silk Almond Milk Original, 32 ounces. I think I've seen these in a few stores. I might actually go back to the video that the last two videos that I hit those 16, 17 stores and see if I can track some of this stuff down. The Quaker LG Lightly Salted Rice Cakes, 4.47 ounces is what that one's coming in as. I like those, but it is like eating styrofoam, or what styrofoam might taste like, I guess. Keebler, we got two of these. These are the Simply Made Butter Cookies. I haven't seen these either. It's a lot of health stuff, right? So yeah, it's like they're getting rid of all the healthy foods in the DG. That's what's happening. It's all happening now. And the chocolate chip, Simply Made chocolate chip. Pretty sure those are just less sugar. Those are 10 ounces for the chocolate chip cookies, same as the butter cookies. Both are 10 ounces. I mean, not that I wouldn't eat them, but you know, they're cookies. The Kellogg's protein, I have two different photos of what this looks like. And it is the peanut butter protein, right? Special K Pro Meal Bar Chocolate Peanut Butter, 1.6 ounces. And I believe the next photo should be, yes, awesome, is the other one. So I don't know which one we'll see in stores. Maybe stores have different ones. I just wanted to find, I found two different variants so with the same UPC code, so I wanted to send them both to you so you could check it out and see which one you like the best. Next is our Pop-Tarts. All kinds of Pop-Tarts. This is the Harvest Strawberry, I think, yes. Why can't I find it now? The next one should be the other box of Pop-Tarts. I think there was two of them. Oh, because I'm looking for that. It's Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, Simply Strawberry, 8 count, 13.5 ounces, and Simply Apple Cinnamon, 8 count, 13.5 ounces. I know I've seen these in other stores. I don't know if there's any left. Obviously, everything could be pulled, but we're going to have a good one. I'm kind of excited for this list. V8 V-Fusion Strawberry Banana, 46 ounce. I'd love to find that. That sounds delicious. I'm not going to even lie about that. I like that. All right, next is, now, this one, the breakfast biscuits. It is not the blueberry, but this is the only image I could find of the Good and Smart. There's brown sugar breakfast biscuits, 5 counts. So it's the brown sugar ones, not the blueberry that we're looking for. Then the Kettle brand chips, salt and pepper. This would be delicious. It is a 5-ounce bag that we're going to be looking for. 5-ounce bag. And what's next? Is it the other Kettle? Yes. So I found two different variations of what this bag looks like. So I put both of them up here for you. I don't know what corner I'll be in, so it'll be one of those ways. And okay, next, where are we going here? We've got the Kind. There are also two images of this for the Kind bar. I'm sorry, YouTubes. I'm trying not to make this boring. There we go. Bar dark chocolate cherry is what it is. That sounds gross to me. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate or cherry. Cashews, I'm all about. So the wife will probably eat that if I find any of them. Or Justin, obviously. Or Stu. But I will not. Okay. Next item up for grabs is the Yum Earth. I think these ones, I couldn't find the exact, or no, there's two different. So there's the Fruit Snacks 5-count organic. I believe that will be in a box of those separate ones. And then there's the Yum Earth Pops Organic 20-count. So there's a 5-count box and a 20-count box. The pictures were showing a bunch of different things with that UPC code. So I just put them all in here. So it'd be a little easier to keep track of and kind of keep an eye out for both of them, right? So we have a 20 count and a 5 count. One is the Earth Pops Organic, like this one right here, like the lollipops, and then the other one is the Fruit Snacks, is the 5 count. Sorry, let me rephrase. Yum Earth Fruit Snacks Organic are 5 count. The popsicles, or the pops, are 20 count. Sorry, my brain skipped there. Back to nature, the crispy wheat crackers. I would love to get my hands on these. Those are delicious with cheese. I love cheese. All right, and Justin's dog is named Cheese. Then we got the classic round Back to Nature, 8.5 ounce. And then the next one should be, I think we have two more Back to Nature. Hopefully they're in the same order that I'm reading off this list. There we go, the whole wheat cracker. So they must have had 2 different boxes. Crispy 8 ounce. Well, that says 8.5. So it is the 8 ounce and not the 8.5 for the Back to Nature wheat cracker crispy. Oh yeah, the other one's the harvest wheat. Okay. And that is 8.5 ounces. Then the Back to Nature cookies. The fake Oreos, if you will. 12 ounce box. I think that's part of their deal, right? They do the boxes because it's recyclable. Back to Nature. Get it? And then the snack mix, I don't know. Oh, no. Perfection Snack Mix Original is what that is. 7 ounces. I've never seen that bag before or heard of that brand. So if you've seen it in your Dollar Generals, let me know where we might be able to track it down and find it. And we can all find it. Then the Pop Time Popped Chip Sea Salt, 3 ounces. And then this is the second to last one. Then the last one is another Pop Time Popped Chips Truffle. There you are. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you got everything you need to go. Go over to www.suburbanbeard.com or you can go to, actually, it's www.suburbanbeard.ninja. I don't know why I have that, but I do. And from there, you click on Penny List. You'll see the penny list for $10.20. I click on that, and then I have a principal penny list, just like I try and do with every list that comes out. And I have another link straight to the visuals. All those visuals, you can download all of those photos and save them to your phone, or screenshot them, or whatever is easiest. Any questions, comment down below, let me know. Anything personal you'd like to discuss, or you just want to send some love, lbeard, ELBEARD, at suburbanbeard.com, or you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at suburbanbeard. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.
Have you ever heard of Sweetest Day? Some people think of it as a kind of extra Valentine's Day that comes around every year on the 3rd Saturday in October. If you haven't heard of it, then you probably don't live here along the icy shores of the Great Lakes. Many people who live here know about Sweetest Day, but some choose not to celebrate it. But why? Why would anyone intentionally avoid the opportunity to show appreciation and affection for those they love? It could be that these Sweetest Day deniers are engaged in a more popular tradition on the 3rd Saturday in October, college football. Or has this lake effect snow simply frozen their hearts? I don't think so. What's more likely is that these otherwise delightful people have fallen victim to the greeting card myth.
It was made up. There's no real reason to celebrate it. It's payback for all the stuff men do on Valentine's Day. It's the women's turn to do something.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, pretty much. Never celebrated it.
Well, isn't it a made-up holiday? Didn't Hallmark make it up?
Just kind of always been under the impression that it's made up, like greeting cards.
Do you celebrate it?
No.
So is Sweetest Day some kind of Hallmark holiday? Yeah! No. Hallmark didn't invent its first Sweetest Day card until the 1960s, while the first Sweetest Day was held in 1921 in Cleveland, Ohio, where, coincidentally, American Greetings is headquartered. But they didn't invent it either. They were busy in 1921 printing picture postcards for Euclid Beach Amusement Park. In fact, it wasn't the greeting card industry at all behind the origin of Sweetest Day. It was the candy industry. Oh, thank you. On May 10, 1916, the National Confectioners Association held its 33rd annual convention here at the Hotel Statler in Detroit, Michigan, where the group of candy makers voted to approve an historic resolution. We so move that the second Saturday of the month of October in each year be designated as Candy Day. The first celebration of Candy Day will be held on the 14th of October next. A little effort and hard work by all hands in our industry will make Candy Day the happiest and sweetest day in the year. And that was the first time anybody ever used the term Sweetest Day. The first Candy Day, October 14th, 1916, was not a strong success. So the industry pledged to put more energy behind it in the following year, including giving it a new slogan, Candy Day, the sweetest day in the year. But Candy Day 1917 was not to be because someone insisted that it be canceled, and you've probably heard of him, Herbert Hoover. As October 1917 approached, Herbert Hoover, head of the U.S. Food Administration and future U.S. President, heard about Candy Day and went ballistic. After all, it was his job to make sure that U.S. soldiers fighting in World War I had enough to eat, and he did this by creating reserves of essential foods like wheat and sugar. Hoover reminded the candy makers, rather harshly, that the nation was at war, there was a sugar shortage, and any attempt to promote a national Candy Day ran contrary to the war effort to conserve sugar. Not wanting to seem unpatriotic, the candy industry promptly canceled Candy Day. As Mr. Hoover had requested everyone everywhere to cut down as much as possible on their usings of sugar, he considered that Candy Day was an effort on the part of our industry in the very opposite direction. Therefore, we shall discontinue further activities and publicity related to nationwide Candy Day. America. And that was the end of Candy Day. But that's okay, because as it turns out, the confectionery industry really didn't need a national Candy Day to boost sales in October. That's because another holiday was growing in popularity. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, Scottish and Irish immigrants arriving in America brought with them the ancient Celtic tradition of guising, which comes from the word disguise. Today, we call that trick-or-treating. After the end of World War I, when the sugar shortage was over, Candy Day was reimagined and reborn, this time officially as Sweetest Day, and it started on October 8, 1921 in Cleveland. According to mythology, a candy company employee named Herbert Birch Kingston organized the first Sweetest Day, not necessarily to sell candy, but to bring happiness to orphans, shut-ins, and others who were forgotten. By all accounts, Kingston was involved in the first Sweetest Day, but not as a candy company employee. In 1921, he was the president of the Kingston Company, an advertising agency located on the third floor of this office building in downtown Cleveland. Kingston was an ad man. So what did Herbert Birch Kingston do for Sweetest Day? Well, for one thing, it's likely that he helped orchestrate the publication of this special advertising section, which ran in the October 2nd, 1921 edition of the Cleveland Plain Dealer. The newspaper acknowledges how these 8 Cleveland confectioners came together to form the first Sweetest Day in the Year committee. The group's promotional efforts also included recruiting 2 silent movie stars, Ann Pennington, who later shocked the nation by appearing nude in the 1925 film The Mad Dancer, and Theda Bara, the original Queen of Goth, who became a household name after starring in the movie Cleopatra. On the first Sweetest Day, the Founding Fathers distributed 10,000 boxes of candy to Cleveland orphanages and other charities, while these 2 silent movie stars passed out thousands more to the underprivileged at local movie theaters. In addition, Ann Pennington gave candy to 2,500 newsboys who stormed the Cleveland Advertising Club, where Herbert Birch Kingston was most likely a member. The day was a huge success. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with cheers. At one nursing home, an elderly lady told us with tears in her eyes that no one ever thought of giving them candy. So the 8 men we have to thank for spearheading the first Sweetest Day, along with Kingston, and bringing so much joy into the world, are these members of the 1921 Sweetest Day in the Year Committee. These men must be given great credit for the success of the Sweetest Day campaign. All of Cleveland knows what was accomplished. In October of 2000, Herbert Kingston's youngest daughter, the late Janet Kingston Knapp, wrote a letter to Hallmark thanking the company for finally acknowledging her father's role in the creation of Sweetest Day.
This day meant very much to my father, and he would be so happy that it is still being celebrated now. My dad was the kindest, loving man, not only to his children, but to everyone.
While working to organize that first Sweetest Day, Herbert Birch Kingston fell in love with this idea of kindness and tenderness. In fact, soon after the holiday, Kingston quit the advertising business and started a candy company. But the question remains, given that Sweetest Day has its roots in a candy promotion, should we celebrate it? Well, consider this advice from a 16th century Italian poet. Any time not spent on love is wasted.